According to research, managing work-related stress in employees and role of an HR manager are intrinsically correlated, while organized and effectively managed work helps in promoting and maintaining the well-being and health of an employee.
Welcome to Relax News. Today we're going to talk about stress. Did you know that overall employee stress levels have risen nearly 20% in 3 decades? Do you want to hear some more shocking facts? 76% of respondents said workplace stress had a negative impact on their personal relationships. 66% have lost sleep due to work-related stress. And last but not least, 16% have quit jobs because stress became too overwhelming. Today we're going to visit a typical office with high stress levels. Do you want to join me? Come on, let's go! So welcome everyone at Best Ltd. I'm standing here with the CEO Paulina.
Hi Mark.
So, how's your working environment?
Oh, I think it is totally fine. We're super good with it.
Okay.
Psychologists identify 4 types of work stress. Physical, for example, headaches and sleep disturbances. Intellectual, for example, loss of concentration and lack of motivation. Emotional, for example, depression. Behavioral, for example, unpunctuality.
So, after we've seen the situation at the company Best Ltd, we invited an HRM professional and her name is Maria.
Hello everyone, I'm glad to be here with you. Let's start with negative impacts of stress on work environment.
The effects of stress on morale and workplace culture can be devastating.
Stress often gives rise to negative actions which do not get accepted by other co-workers. Communication failure by one employee produces a chain reaction which later gets transformed to anger and conflicts.
And what is more, it especially affects teamwork.
Team members are more likely to skip responsibilities, narrowing down vision and motivation to achieve goals.
So, Maria, what about productivity?
You're just reading my mind. It was the next aspect I wanted to mention.
Stress doesn't permit employees to give the best of their performances, hence declining the productivity level.
And the last but not least thing to mention is the ability to lead that is impacted by the stress. Stress can cause a lack of foresight and irresponsibility. This can prevent leaders from making right decisions, neglecting the interests of the business.
So, apart from the negative impacts, there have to be some positive impacts, right?
Stress can have the impact of mobilizing our energies to move us in a positive direction, to focus our efforts, to have a constructive outcome, to increase our level of caution, to allow us to be more precise and to motivate us to perform at a peak level of performance.
By positive and negative impacts of stress, let's discover how to actually address them.
Wait for me. I want to know how to improve my organization.
We are now at the HR agency of Maria. Thank you for inviting us.
And I will explain you how to deal with stressful situations. First of all, stress management is a precious soft skill that includes, among others, self-awareness, personal accountability, creating work ethics, risk-taking, following your intuition, getting noticed, and finally, being assertive. To address stressful situations, we can either change the situation or change our reaction. To choose which option is the best in any given situation, we can use 4 A's of stress management. The first A of the model is avoid. Refuse to accept added responsibilities when you already are near or to your limit. Taking on more than you can handle is a certain recipe for stress and for failure. Discuss tasks that should be executed first with your manager or mentor. And secondly, focus on one thing. For example, don't look at your mobile phone when you're working. The strategy to alter or change comes in the second, options when stressful situations cannot be avoided. One must have very strong skill set to know how the situation can be changed or modified, so it does not create problems in the future. For example, when you feel that emotions take over you, adjust your emotional behavior, sit down and restructure your cognitive thinking. The third A is accept. It includes accepting situations that can neither be avoided nor altered. Many times employees take stress on situations that is not in their control. When facing difficult, stressful challenges, try to look at them as opportunities for personal growth. For example, accept that your boss is not a perfect person. Knowing the weaknesses of a person, you can address them in a certain way and avoid conflicts. The final tip on addressing stress management is time management. It will not only reduce stress, it will also increase your productivity, give you a feeling of accomplishment at the end of the day when you see you have finished all your work.
Thank you for watching Relax News. I hope you got some valuable insights. See you tomorrow, and remember, work hard, relax hard.